Hey folks, this is I with it, and we're back playing some more World of Tanks. So as you can see, this is EpicNewb, and he is in his Su-85B. This is one of my favorite tier 4 TDs. It's incredibly powerful for its tier, and should not be afraid to take on tier 6s. Now this is a tier 5 game on Live Oaks. It's not really even a tier 5, because there's only one on each team that isn't a Artie. That's the one. So this is one of the best games that Epic could possibly get in this tank. As 9%, well, at least 50% of the things he's going to be shooting at, he can go straight through and do serious damage to them because they'll be tier 3. I don't think there's a single thing in this game that has the armor to stop his shots. I don't even see a, no, wait, I think the other team has, nope, that's an AMX-38 on the other team, the light tank. So there isn't an AMX-40, which should be about the only thing that might have stopped this thing. Everything else, this tank should be able to shoot clean through. Aw, that miss. I still don't know why, Epic and some of the other guys I watch sometimes zoom out just before they fire. It seems to be a really good way to miss shots. Now there used to be a myth that you aimed better if you were zoomed out in arcade mode like this than if you were in sniper mode. That shots would go through easier and stuff like that. It's a myth as far as I'm concerned, but I will have to take some time and try and prove that wrong at some point. Because that's the only reason I can imagine for people doing things like this, zooming up just before they fire, because they want that perceived extra bit of penetration. Not that it's there. Oh well. So, Epic has an M3 as a scout right now. And that M3 is luring the Lux out. I don't think it's on purpose. I think the M3 was trying to do some damage. But in luring the Lux out, he is making it much easier for Epic to miss him. There we go. There was a lucky shot. It actually kind of irritates me watching him zoom out just before he fires. Especially since he's missed most of these shots. Zooming out isn't helping you any, is it, Epic? That is just the bare top of that hitzer. So it looks like the only way these guys are going to be able to push this flank is if they actually push in. But if they actually push across the bridge up to where the Su-76 is, they're going to get themselves killed. Yeah, nothing here can bounce a shot from him unless he hits an auto bounce angle. But the thing is that he can get killed by everything in here very easily because of the fact that he's a TD and he has fairly low health. If Lux gets behind him or even just beside him, he's toast. If that Hetzer can put more than one shot into him, he's toast. So he's got to stay back here near the back lines. And he's trying to stop his allies from rushing him blindly and dying, but, well, we all see that that's not exactly going well. Now, we've lost the town, though we do still have a Valentine in there by the looks of it. It's not visible on your map, but something is killing the enemies that are still in the town. Now, the Hetzer is moving up the A-line in order to try and support the town, and Epic is doing everything he can in order to try and get the last dredges of his team working together. But, well, this is World of Tanks. This is a tier 4 battle. Did you expect unison? Because if you expected unison, then you're playing the wrong game. That Hetzer just fired gold in a tier 4 battle, for crying out loud. Why? He's probably got the derp on it, and he's firing gold so that he can one-shot whatever he fires at. The problem for him is that his 2 shots so far have gone into Epic's tracks, and so they've done absolutely nothing. Now, for the first time, Epic finally uses his repair kit. It's because he was in serious danger. If he'd stayed there, no, don't back off the ledge. That would be bad, Epic. If he stayed there like that, the Lux would have killed him because it's already done, well, just shy of 200 damage to him with 5 hits. So as one of the last remaining people on this team, he's got to figure out a way to counter the Lux. Oh, Lux went to where he thought he used to be, and he's in the drink, and he's gone. Well, poor dead Lux. There's no way he's getting back out of that. Now, he could still shoot Epic from where he is. And, nope, never mind. He could still shot Epic and got the kill that way, and thus ended the game, because, of course, without Epic, this team is lost. You can tell that by the fact that he has 3 kills, and he's not wandering it through the center of the map. Now, our T-46 at base may be AFK. I don't believe he's moved this entire game, and the M41 looks like he's going TD mode in order to try and defend the cap. Now, we have an M2 medium moving down the 8 line. I assume he's going to try and go cap or kill Artie or something like that. Either way, unless he's fast, he's not going to be doing anything except leaving these guys to die. Submarine, huh? Okay. So Epic takes it at the sub with a single fish. I know, my jokes are so funny. And now the M41 should be going into counter battery mode, as that's one of the best things he can do. That and finding a bush so that if somebody approaches him, he can maybe get a TD shot off before he gets killed. Now that M2 is just starting to look like an idiot out there. Now, yes, fair enough. He could go in and he could kill the enemy. Already, I believe that's an SU, I want to say 26. Yes, it is. Woot! Yes, an SU-26 that's probably somewhere over there. The problem with the SU-26 is its range, which means that it's not at its base. It's around the D4, D3 area, as that's the only place it has range to hit around our base. Now, if it's still at his base, then it's not doing anything helpful. We have lost sight of the M2 because he's traveled outside radio range. He is now gone, effectively, and we'll only know where he is if he kills somebody or if he dies. Great, great. There's the Panzer IV. Now, we've been expecting him. Hopefully, the M41 has seen him and is going TD mode. And crap. Unfortunately, 3 of them all at once. Gotta take out the biggest threat first. That's the Panzer IV. Epic is trying to take him out from cover so that the guy doesn't know where he's being shot from. Unfortunately, he's not actually doing it from cover, so he's being revealed, but for some reason the enemy team has decided that he's not a threat. Good blind shot. That was probably a shot from the Panzer IV that just missed him, and that was definitely the Stern Panzer that just fired and missed. M41 takes out the pocket cannon. What else do you call a UE-57? As it is a gun matched on a pair of tracks that you can fit on your pocket. Now the M2 is somewhere. By the looks of it, he's trying to cap their base. That's the only way we know where he is. Oh look, a Stern Panzer. Hey, look, an SU-26. Nice shot on the move. Where is that stern point? Okay, ooh, that's going to be a little bit close. He's going to have to rely on the M41 to kill the stern panzer. M41's going TD mode. You're not serious. M41 misses. Now Epic's kind of on his own for a second. Now he's trying to bait the stern panzer around the wreck. M41 is going in for the ram. That ram. Okay. Well, now we got this one. 2200 experience, non-premium. That was, however, doubled. It wasn't a daily bonus, but it was some sort of event that was going on. You got 7 kills, the Top Gun, obviously, and the Master Badge, which you well deserved. Everything he shot at, he killed. That's not really surprising, though. Now, here, well and above the experience of anyone else on this team, 600 base experience points above anyone else. That was pretty amazing. Now, part of that is he got more than 1,000 damage out than anyone else on this team, or anyone else in the game. The next closest was the Stern Panzer at 600. That's pretty impressive. He fired 30 shots, only 19 of those hit. Now I do have to blame at least part of that on the zooming out just before he fires thing. I noticed a lot of things move just before he fired, but because he was zoomed out, he didn't react fast enough and therefore he missed. Guys, don't zoom out before you fire. It's not worth it. There is no good reason to exit sniper mode just before you fire. I understand completely exiting sniper mode just after you fire, as you want to get your bearings on what's going around you, make sure you're not being flanked, that kind of thing. It helps you not get tunnel visioned, but don't exit just before you fire. It will make you miss more often. That will help you. What he did hit, he penetrates 17 of the 19 times. Now, 2 of those would have been track shots, I believe on the Lux. 1,423 damage. That was pretty sweet. 880 points of damage, which is pretty impressive considering it's a tier 4 TD. Didn't travel all that far, mostly ran out there and came back, but for 10 minutes of work, you got 10 grand. And 2,200 experience, not bad at all. Thank you so much for sending this in, Epic. Thank you so much for watching and hitting that like or subscribe button. I will see you guys next time. This is IO Ether out.